All right, and we're live on both places.
All right.
I'm just waiting for you on Instagram.
You need me to log on Instagram?
Yeah, we're gonna get you on Instagram too.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
We got a whole ton of people on Instagram waiting for you to get here.
That's right. I'm doing this on my phone. Should I be on my computer?
Uh, well, you're doing this on your phone. You should be on the computer here. Yeah.
Okay. Whoops. All right. Let me go ahead and do that. Sorry. It's been
This
a
is
crazy.
our first dual stream, so we got to nail out the kinks here.
Yep.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer. Got a nice fancy looking timer. We're gonna set it for 5 minutes. Once the 5 minutes are up, then we are going to start our first sprint. If you guys have a project you're working on, please feel free to drop it in the comments below. Alec, I think, will be working on his third book in the Meridian trilogy, and I will be working on book 2 of the Sanguinary series. So I got 5 minutes on the clock, starting the clock now. Got a nice little clock over here. Flip it over for you guys. Hello, Nick. Welcome aboard, Nick. Alec. We got to get you on, Alec.
Welcome aboard, Nick. Alec. We got to get you on, Alec.
You want to make sure you're muting yourself on this one.
Welcome aboard, Nick. Alec. We got to get you on, Alec. You want to make sure you're muting yourself on this one. Welcome aboard, Nick. Alec. We got to get you on, Alec. You want to make sure you're muting yourself on this one.
Cool. Now that dual sound is over, now we can continue here. Hello, what's up, Amber? Got 3 minutes on the clock. Then we're going to get going to our first writing sprint.
Dual sound is over. Now we can continue here. Hello, what's up?
How's everyone doing today?
Got 3 minutes on the clock.
Editing life is death 2 second.
We're going to get going to our first writing sprint.
Like I said, Alec is probably going to be doing his.
How's everyone doing today?
Alec is going to be doing
book 2 second book. That's awesome.
I believe.
Like I said, Alec is probably going to be.
No, as soon as he gets on via Instagram.
Hey there.
There you go.
How's it going?
No, I'm good. So now we got you in the right place. We got you on the right device.
That's right. Sorry for the mix-up.
So just a little heads up. This is our first time trying the dual stream feature. We're trying to figure out what we like better because we can go right to YouTube from here with this new software I bought. So this episode should go live on Facebook and YouTube right after the fact. So, Alec, why don't you tell the group what you're working on? We still got 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes before we start our first sprint, which will be 15 minutes.
You got it. So, hey, everybody, my name is Alec. I am Andrew's co-producer at One True Promotion. I am the author of the Meridian Trilogy, books 1 and 2. Book 1 is being released in just a few days on June 16th. And I am working tonight on Phantom Wound, the third and final book.
Awesome. And Phantom Wound is going to be an amazing book. We currently have book 1 of the Meridian trilogy being re-released. It's on pre-order right now. If you guys actually tune into like the later broadcast, you're actually going to see a nice little overhaul screen where it's going to be flashing information about both of us or stuff what we're doing. Let's see. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here.
Cool. So we got about 1 minute and 43 seconds left. What else? What are you guys working on in the comments? I got Nick that said he was working on book 2. And make sure you guys are keeping the chat clean, please. 100%. We got Courtney here. Hello, Courtney. It's nice to see
Hello,
you.
hello. Thank you, thank you.
And Courtney says, I love your minds. Thank
Oh,
you.
you don't want to love this mind. Nope, this mind is bad news, all trouble.
Well, I mean, especially with the John you write, right?
All trouble. All trouble. Yep. But thank you. I appreciate that. Journaling and writing poetry. Very good. Very good. Keep it up. I love it.
You guys have plenty of time to work on it here. We're coming up on the last 50 seconds of our sort of beginner cool down right before we start our first sprint, which will be 15 minutes. Alec, is there anything you want to share with the guests before the timer goes off? Anything about
we are in the last 4 days of Barker's Rules ebook pre-order period. You can get your Barker's Rules ebook between now and the 16th for $3.99. $3.99. You can get your ebook. That deal ends in just a few days.
Awesome.
And we have one question. What is a sprint? We are about to do a timed writing session live on camera. Join us right at home for the duration of the sprint.
So just so you guys know, it's going to be a 2-hour stream instead of 1 hour. We figured that 1 hour wasn't enough. Sure enough, the first timer has sounded. I'm going to set this for 15 minutes, and we're going to get going.
If you're broke, Courtney, you can take part in the Meridian matches. They are a post series on my Instagram wall, Alec Pangia author, where you can win free stuff by participating. Look out for that.
All right, and the 15 minutes have started.
Here we go.
Here we go. So for those of you at home, my book, Sanguinary Song, is live. It is selling well. Got over 60 books sold at the moment. Sanguinary Song is on Amazon. Just go to Amazon.com, type in my name, Andrew Bast, AndrewBast, and you can get your book here in ebook or paperback. Well, we could do a prompt, but usually what we're doing is we have a separate project here. A lot of times, like last week, we had Nick Geo Arts, and he was actually doing an art project. He was drawing and coloring, and you actually get to see him working on it as you go. It's a little bit different with two writers, but we might have Nick come on again if he wants to in the second half of the show.
Nick.
Yep. But go ahead, Alec.
Nope, you.
So essentially, like a prompt you could work on is you guys are trapped in a basement and there is a killer on the loose. What are you going to do to get away from this serial killer?
There you go.
Where do we go?
Love it, love it, love it. Where do we go?
Amber says, I love Drake as a character. I feel like I finally got to meet someone you've been talking about for years. So great. I love Drake. Drake has undergone some interesting changes over the years. He went from comedic relief to serious bad boy. And man, I really do love how Drake did come out. I love how Christina came out. I love how a lot of the book came out. I'm very, very happy with it. Just to give you a heads up too, just little FYI, Alec is actually the host of multiple shows. He does one called Live Reading that's hosted Tuesdays at 7 p.m. every week. He's read my work there. He offers to read work that you guys have out. I know there's a few authors that are in the chat here. If you want your artwork or your book read by Alec, who has a tremendous reading voice, might I add, then you can schedule an appointment for him to read for live readings. He also hosts a show called Drop a Line, and Drop a Line is a live talk show where Alec actually brings on a guest and allows them to promote themselves, whether they're an artist, whether they're a musician, author. It's a really good place for you to get out there and be recognized. Ashley's working on fan art for Drake. She brought it in too. Hey, I will accept any fan art you guys have. I will proudly display it. There's so many things I would like to have for promotional purposes. Artwork.
There's Isaac Cub. Thank you for joining us. Sorry, bud.
Go ahead, Alex.
Nope, that was it. Can I share my poetry? Courtney asks.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And the cool thing about writing sprints here is that if you are working on something and you might be stuck, like maybe we have a writing prompt like this and you don't know where to start, you can ask chat for help. We do offer live workshop advice, and the audience is encouraged to help as much as we will help you guys too. Oh yeah, Courtney wants to go on drop a line.
Sure, yeah, really. Reach out to me via Instagram Messenger, and we'll set up a date.
What's up, Carrie? What's up, Carrie?
What's up, Elias? What's up, Carrie?
Oh boy.
For those of you who don't know, you are watching Writing Sprint. We are on a writing sprint, live on camera. If you would like to join our writing sprint,
elapsed at this point.
Yep, if you would like to join our writing sprint for the next 10 minutes, or if you would like to do your homework, artwork, whatever you got, just bust it on out, and you can work with us as the timer goes. Thank you so much for joining.
Last week we had, as I mentioned, Nick Geo Arts on here. Fantastic writer, fantastic artist. He and I, we basically went through the whole hour, and it was so quick. We both were like, yeah, we wish it went on a little bit longer, which is why we actually put out a poll, and the majority of you voted to post all these videos to YouTube. So now we created a YouTube channel, as we always have wanted to do, and each live show will be added to YouTube and Facebook after the show has aired. So you guys get to see First Dibs live, unedited, and then through the StreamYard software, we're actually promoting our YouTube channel and our Facebook channel going forward with reruns of our shows. So if you miss a show because you're doing something else, have no fear. You can always join on after the fact and write with us. With that in mind, let me get something real quick. I'm gonna do a little bit extra promotion here. I should actually put a banner for it, but I apologize, Nick. I'll get that up and running for you next time. But this book right here, Life is Death, is a book I just got from Nick Geo Arts. I've already read the first beginning part of this story, and I'm actually really loving it so far.
Awesome.
Very well written. Characters are very enthralling so far. So that is actually on Amazon. You can actually get that right there. It's from our boy Nick, who was on last week on Writer's Sprint. And I actually really love this cover. Have you seen this cover before, Alec?
No, I think the cover's amazing.
I absolutely love this cover here and the artwork that is involved with it. And it's got a nice little one, so it's the first in the series. And Nick's working on the second book right now. Beautiful cover. Can I ask a book question here or message you? Yes, you can ask a book question here. Absolutely. You can ask whatever you like here. We got 7 minutes and 30 seconds left of the first sprint. What do you guys think of my my new timer, by the way? We got this nice little new timer. It's better. It's actually, you can see it now. It's better than what I was working on before. And I'm seeing it right on StreamYard too. It looks beautiful. I'm really enjoying this other software that we have here. I cannot wait to share the episode after the fact. Was Drake after Christina because she's a medium, or was it random? Well, I'm guessing you haven't read through the entire book yet. That question is actually answered. So it's actually a really good question. Is he hunting her because of her power, or is he hunting her for some other reason? But I will say that is answered by the end of the book. I like this timer better. So do I too. And it's interesting. I'm going to show you guys how it works when it beeps again. Essentially, it's you just twist it and you can see it just kind of go up or down. I read half. I got kids. Yeah, I know you got kids. I figured. Like I'm surprised you even got that far. Being so busy. But yeah, that question is answered, and it's a very, very good question, and it's one that I really like the response to personally. I hope you enjoy it as well. Courtney says, "Thank you for giving perspective you do through your writing. We are very nice to be able to provide that for you." It grabbed me immediately. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I actually got my first review. I'm so excited. I got my first review. They said they couldn't put it down, that it was super exciting. So I'm very happy with how that turned out. And yeah, the prologue is actually the only thing that I kept from the original draft of Sanguinary Song before I changed anything. It was the one thing that I decided not to change because I absolutely loved how it came out. I really liked the tone of Drake at that point because that's exactly what I originally envisioned him to be. And once the prologue ended and I kind of went into a different direction with Drake, that was the anchor that sort of made me change my mind on his progress and for me to keep him that way instead of doing something else. Trust the process, right? Yeah, definitely gotta trust the process.
That's the process.
And Courtney, both of our books are released on Amazon. You can get Alec's book right now, and Alec's book is on pre-order. You can get it for $3.99. It's a special deal for the ebook. What is your official release date again, Alec?
June 16th is the official release date of Barker's Rules, and if you would like a free book, keep your eye on the Meridian matches taking place on Alec Pangia Author on Instagram. Pretty soon, the chance will come for a free copy of Barker's Rules.
Yeah, and speaking of promotional stuff, we will be doing a joint giveaway in July. We're going to give a little bit more information about that probably after this week, probably next week's Writer Sprints. So keep a look at our social media for that. But I do have these really cool pens, and I know Alex got them too. I'm actually might have Alex's pen on hand so that he doesn't have to go up and do it. But I got nice little multicolored pens with the title of the book on it. Absolutely love them. They're 4 different colors. They came out beautiful. This was from Pen Express. They were very, very affordable, and they came in a nice big bulk price. Amazon's got turtles delivering my copy. It's the whole coronavirus thing, man, because it's funny too because I order everything off of Amazon Prime, and it's supposed to get it to you from like 1 or 2 day delivery, and it still takes weeks with the pandemic for actually the stuff to get here. So it's a little interesting what they're doing here. And like right here is the Barker's Rules pen. I have it right in my utility bag, as I call it. Where do you buy the pens? Well, there's not an official place to buy the pens yet, but there will be a opportunity for giveaways, which the pens will be included in. I know Alec's pens will be also included in the giveaway, as well as an embroidered hat, which Alec is kindly wearing for you to look at.
Barker's Rules is a story about the serial killer Justin Barker, who kidnaps 16-year-old Melanie Greer and forces her into a survival narrative right in his own home in the ghostly city of Newheim. That is the first book, and it is the first of the Meridian trilogy.
Just coming up on our last chunk of time for this first sprint.
Oh boy.
A minute and 43 seconds left.
Thank you, Courtney.
And then we'll take a nice little 5-minute break. I don't know if you remember me, but how have you been? Congrats on your book. I'm so happy everything worked out. I absolutely do remember you, and thank you so much for the kind words. I'm very excited. It is actually available on Amazon now. The ebook is $3.99, and the paperback is $13.99. And I've gotten a really good review so far from the book, and Amber was kind enough to provide her input on the book, and she seems to really enjoy it too. So yeah, head over to Amazon.com, type in the name Andrew Bass, it's ANDREWBAST, and Sanguinary Song will pop up, and there will be those two options for you. You can also head over to Amazon and type in Alec's name, that's ALECPANGIA, and over at Amazon.com you can get Barker's Rules now, pre-ordered for $3.99. Just absolutely fantastic. I love the new cover for his book. Actually, I'm going to put it on display here in StreamYard. So if you guys watch this video back, you're going to see it flash on the screen. It's an absolute beautiful cover. Barker's Rules over here. Absolutely love it.
Cover art is done by Nikki Ray Colligan, very fantastic author right here in the indie community. Thank you again, Nikki.
Also did my book cover. Interestingly.
Carrie, a story of survival against the greatest of challenges. Barker's Rules. I like that. I think I might use that. Thank you.
And that's our time for the first writing sprint.
All right.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll this time down to 5 minutes. We're going to have a nice little 5-minute cooldown.
Okay. And I am going to switch books between sprints.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yes. Why not make this interesting?
So we got 5 minutes on the clock. Just started. Very, very talented. Yes, that's Alec for sure. He's full of talent. I've got absolutely none.
No, she was talking about you. I think she was talking about Nikki, actually.
So what do you got? What do you guys think? Does anybody have a writing prompt for the whole group? I kind of pulled one based off of Alec's story last time. I guess I can use one that's similar to my genre.
I have an idea.
All right, let's hear it.
So tell us, give it off the top of your head, Andrew, that you don't mind spoiling. Tell us a couple of superpowers from the Sanguinary Song.
Superpowers?
Or types of creatures and their superpowers. Yeah, top of your head, whatever you're comfortable revealing.
Okay, so a siren has the ability to lure people in with her song.
Yep. Okay.
A witch, warlock, magical powers of light and dark.
Okay. And what's your favorite?
What's my favorite?
Yep. Of the ones you just said, what's your favorite?
100% the warlock. The warlock's most interesting to write. And one of my favorite characters happens to be a warlock. And I actually think he's my best written character so far. Though there's a lot of people that are giving credit to Drake, which I honestly think Drake has to be up there in one of my favorite characters.
All right, so here's my prompt. You have just woken up either with the abilities of a warlock or a siren, which is turning people to stone. It's one or the other. You have just woken up with those powers. What do you do?
Interesting.
What happens next?
So that'll be your next writing prompt.
There's your prompt. Yep. And you're waking up where you wake up, you know? I mean, if you want to add a backstory and you're waking up in a back alley somewhere, you can, but I'm talking like you're waking up in your bed and you are a warlock or you are a siren. What the heck happens next? That is a writing prompt I would love to see.
You know, and it's interesting enough because I actually did a poll. What was which creature would you want to have if you were trapped in the elevator with a werewolf, a siren, a warlock, and I forgot what the other creature was. It might have been a shapeshifter. And I was like, out of those 4 creatures, you pick one to protect you, the other 3 will try to attack you.
That's right.
And surprisingly or not, they picked the siren as the majority. I did not think that was going to happen. I was thinking werewolf 100%.
Mm-hmm. Nah, people want that cheat code. Turn them to stone.
And Courtney does sing. She wrote in the chat that she sings there, and
She
she
does
has
sing.
a very beautiful voice.
She does.
You've heard her sing. I've heard her sing. Maybe we'll get her on here and get her to sing. I don't know.
There you go. She can sing everybody to sleep with the Jigglypuff song.
Oh, boy.
That was mean. I'm sorry. But yes. Yes, sirens, they do lure. That is true.
We got about 2 minutes left of the break, and then we're going to get right going into our second part of the sprint. So we should probably have enough to do 4 of these. I know that after this one and our 5-minute break, we'll have to cut from Instagram for just a moment because of the way Instagram is with their video preferences. So we'll actually end up cutting it a few minutes before the top of the hour. And yeah, then I'll come right back on. Are you gonna read them? Am I gonna read my books? Alec actually reads my books because he has a fantastic reading voice. I'm actually trying to convince him to do the audiobook for Sanguinary Song because I definitely want an audiobook. I've got a lot of interesting projects coming up for promotional purposes for Sanguinary Song. A lot of nice visual things. There's a lot of exciting stuff coming up in the summer. This summer, we're gonna have like I said, the joint giveaway in June or July, and we're gonna have a special event like the Meridian matches, but with a Sanguinary Song get to know you type thing in August. I haven't officially named it yet, so you're kind of getting a nice little sneak peek. Let's see. Are you going to read them the prompt? I'll read them if you guys put them in.
Yeah.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
100%. Got 20 seconds left. Clock's about to go off. I got to remember I have 2 screens now. I got the screen for Instagram and I got the screen for SteamYard. And the screen for Instagram is slightly higher than the screen for SteamYard. I'm going to write one. Cool. I cannot wait to hear that.
Let's do it.
Timer. Going back up to 15 minutes. $15 minutes on the clock. It's already started. Yeah, talking about Drop a Line, Alec, do you have any foresight on what your schedule is for Drop a Line going forward for the rest of the month?
Let me very quickly check that out. I believe I know, but just so I don't get it wrong, go look at one of my own graphics here. And yes, so we have 2 guests left for June, and we actually have 3 on the announced lineup, the last one being on July 2nd, so I'll go ahead and read that one too. But we have Amira Shabazz Bilal on June 18th will be our next guest on Drop a Line, an absolutely brilliant poet that I had the pleasure of reading for on live readings a couple weeks back, and a friend of a couple of the other guests we have had on the show so far in the community. On June 25th, after that, I have Mr. Andrew Bast on promoting a Sanguinary Song. And on July 2nd, I have David E. Huntley, an author from Texas, who wrote a highly acclaimed spy thriller taking place during World War II. Those are the next 3 episodes of Drop a Line for you, folks. If any of that sounds interesting, come out for the next 3 weeks, Thursday at 9 p.m. on Alec Pangia Author. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are the best.
Got 12 minutes left for the sprint here. Krista Rose, thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well. We are currently in our second writing sprint. We got 8 minutes left, just a little over 8 minutes left for this sprint. Then we're going to take another 5-minute break before we get into the second half of this writing sprint. We had a writing prompt. Alec, would you like to remind the audience of what the writing prompt was?
You have just woken up a warlock or a siren. What do you do?
So you woken up as a warlock or a siren. What's your next move there? What are you going to do with your newfound power? We're also asking that if you are new to stream and you are writing something, please feel free to drop what you're doing in the comments. You can write what your project is, if it's homework, if it's a film, if it's art. Hey, Nick, you still there, man? In the comments? Kind of curious. Yeah, he's there. I can join for the second half if you need art process. That sounds good to me. Give Alec a break.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let me create some banners for Nick since I'm going to get him on here.
Absolutely. Get ready, Nick. Prepare yourself. No, you can kick me out. Kick me out. The more, the merrier. Got to get as many faces on this program as
The
possible.
interesting thing is, like, I can keep him on our show on the recorded line. It's just for drop a line, you would be on the screen. But on our actual show, we can have all three of us on here.
Oh, that's good.
So all you got to do, let me see. I'm going to write this. Just send me a quick email, and then I can add you to the other stream at the end of the top of the hour. And to them, it's going to look like Nick's just going to replace Alec, but on the actual screen over here, we'll have all three of us.
Excellent.
Please.
Am I still going to be logged on via Instagram?
You'll be. I mean, if you want to hang out and chat in Instagram, absolutely.
So I'll be off Instagram, but I'll be on.
But you'll be on the other part.
Got
so
it.
Anybody who might come back and watch the video, they're going to see all three of us on the other stream. And so that's the only thing bad about StreamYards is that it doesn't yet support Instagram, which is kind of upsetting to me.
Right. But I can unmute on StreamYard and talk to you both, right?
Yeah.
Cool. That'll be great.
Yeah, the only difference is I'm going to hear you. I would only be able to hear you through. I'm probably going to put in headphones.
Okay.
For the computer.
Right.
Yeah, this is our first stream with the new StreamYard. So the first video might be a little different. I'm trying to work out all the kinks and see how it goes. If it's better for us just to stream on StreamYard, that's probably what I'll do and just let you guys add us on YouTube. Alec, could you write our YouTube information or maybe send a link into the into the Instagram chat?
Yes.
So anybody who is on can do it. Well, I don't know. If you want, let's say. Well, what Alec is doing right now is he has his phone on Instagram and then he has his computer for Streamlabs. If you want to just come on with just one because you might only have one device, you could just come on Streamlabs.
I'm putting in YouTube information.
Yeah. So anybody here could subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Done.
So yeah, if you have a phone and a computer, you can join in through both. The only difference is that on the computer, your volume is going to be muted for this purpose, is because I'm streaming in two places. Otherwise, there's an echo. But I definitely want you to be on the StreamYards because then it's the three of us, and that will record 100%. I mean, I might even, I don't know. I might just make the second hour YouTube only. We'll see. So make sure if you guys are coming on that you guys are actually subscribing to our YouTube channel. If not, I will be showing the full broadcast of this uninterrupted on Facebook and YouTube. So that'll be there. Private chat. Let's see. YouTube, One True Promotion. Cool. So we got just a little over a minute left. Searched on YouTube but couldn't find it. Well, let's see.
Yeah, I had that problem too for some reason.
YouTube.
Yeah, our channel doesn't come up. I'm not sure why. It is a channel.
Paid membership, sign out. Switch accounts. That's our time. Our first part of the sprint. We got a 5-minute cooldown, and then 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then after the cooldown, we'll be in the second half of the show.
I will be right back before the 5-minute mark. Okay?
Okay.
You got it.
So I'm looking for the link to our YouTube. There should be a way for me to share it. No, I'm a little bit of a novice with YouTube at the moment. Hey Nick, can you still hear us? Or are you off of Instagram now? Well, I'm going to put you on Streamlabs. I saw you. I was just waiting for the second half to put you on. I could see you right from my control center over there. So, like, if I add you in now you can hear me, and now you can see me. Then I can remove you, and now you can't. Now you can again.
Okay, so am I here? I'm confused because you got me going with 2 places.
Oh boy.
Can you hear me, Andrew?
Let me turn this volume up so that we can hear you.
Okay.
All right, Nick. I should be able to hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm confused. I've never used StreamYard before, so I wasn't prepared.
Yeah, this is our first time using it too. Well, I'm gonna head out. Have a good rest of your live and keep up the great work. Thank you so much, and please join us on every Friday. We'll be doing that. If you want to catch the second half of the show, we will be posting it to YouTube and we will be posting it to social media, so you'll see all the links there. Oh boy, there's that sound again. Cool.
Hey, so Andrew, are you doing this on Instagram or are you doing it?
I'm probably gonna do it on here, StreamYard, for the second part of the show.
Okay.
Because I want to see how it works for both. Like I want to see how the first half of the live stream went, and then how the second half will go if I just do it on YouTube.
Whoa, what is that?
I'm hearing a little bit of feedback. I think it's because of both being up, but I think we'll figure that out in the second half of the broadcast for sure. What I might do is I might just cut it and then redo it. We got about 2 minutes left on Instagram. Like I said, it's more or less just a learning process as to what is going on with this stuff. So once I figure it out, I'll know which one I want to keep, which one I want to do. Hey, Alec, do me a favor, turn all the volume all the way down on your phone, real quick. All right. Let's see if it does that sound real quick. Yeah, so it doesn't pick up the sound. Yeah, so as long as all of us have the other page muted, then you're fine. What's up, Roberts? How you doing? Coming at the end of our sprint here. This is our last bit of the timer, and then our second part of the show is going to be exclusively on StreamYard, where you'll actually get to catch that recording after the fact. We got Nick back over here. Nick, do you have Instagram up on your other screen still?
I just closed it. I've been stuck here just because, as far as I knew, this is where I was going to be.
I was just curious because we were having that little feedback sound, and I think it was coming from Alec's phone.
StreamYard suggested if there's echo or headphones, so I grab my AirPods just in case.
Yeah. Well, the reason why there was an echo before was because of the fact that I had my volume up on my phone before, and then he had his volume up on his phone because I told him to mute StreamYard before. And now that we don't have it up on that, the volume is fine. It's just interesting. So I'm going to close out Instagram, and then I'm going to come right back up here. All right, guys. So we're going to close on that. Thank you guys for joining in.
Thank
I
you for
do,
joining
I
in.
do have a Twitter, so does Alec. Do you know what your Twitter handle is, Alec?
A Pangia author.
Andrew, I can't hear
A
anything. Just so
Pangia
you know.
author. Mine is A Bast author on
Yep.
Twitter. Make sure you to follow us there. We're going to be posting on our social media platforms. This was the first half of writing sprints. We are going to go over the SteamYard for the second half of the show. If you guys want to catch that, it'll be posted in its entirety on Facebook and Instagram and or not Instagram, YouTube. So thank you again for joining us for the first half of writing sprints. If you guys want to catch the second half, you'll be able to see the video in SteamYards and our other platforms. Have a good night, guys.
Take care, everybody.
Hey, I can hear you guys now.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I left because I think the audio is really delayed, so I couldn't hear a word any of you guys were saying, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
For that last bit, I wonder if I turn down the volume, if that impacts the audio. So you know what I'm going to do real quick? I'm gonna end this one just like. Oh, I'm going to delete it. No, share to Instagram TV. Let me take care of this. Writing
Yeah,
sprint.
you gotta take care of that. They make you do that at the end of the stream. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I hear you.
All right, great. What's up, Nick? How you doing?
Hey, Alec. Yeah, I never said hi, really. I've been
It's all
trying
right.
to get in properly.
That's all right. I'm just kind of here. I'm in the shadow. It's all right.
Nice. I miss you, by the way. I haven't talked with you in a while. I know the world's crazy out right now, but
man.
I hope you're doing good, man.
The world's crazy. My personal life has been crazy. It's just, I haven't been in a talkative mood most days. I apologize for that. I'm hoping that I get back to where I was relatively soon.
Yeah. Well, it's good that art and writing is a nice, like, little bit of escapism.
Oh, absolutely.
Hopefully, to get back